Quick question for you guys. Have you ever considered combining a city break? So going to one of the world's most famous cities, exploring their culture, their sights, sounds, etc. Eating out in nice restaurants in the evening, going to bars, things like that, with some golf. Comment down below, have you ever done a city and golf break, or do you tend to stick to typical golf resorts or staying in a B&B and heading out to play the golf courses, and that's the sole focus of your trip? Comment down below and let me know. Because when you think of golf holidays in Spain, for example, you probably cast your mind to places like Andalusia, where me and the guys filmed the Greatest 18 tour, Murcia, for example, where you get over 300 days of sunshine per year, and you've got amazing resorts like La Manga and the Jack Nicklaus Golf Trail. But if you do fancy combining a city break with some world-class golf, that's where the Spanish capital of Madrid comes in. So I'm guessing some of you guys probably don't typically associate Madrid with golf, but you might be surprised to hear that there are actually upwards of 18 different golf courses in and around the Spanish capital. Santander Golf, for example, was built in 2005. As you can imagine, suggested by the name, it's owned and run by the Santander banking group. Originally it was designed for kind of like city high flyers to be able to go and have a few holes after a day in the office, but for visiting golfers as well, it's absolutely ideal for anyone looking for a Madrid golf holiday. Santander was designed by Rhys Jones and the absolute legend that is Seve Ballesteros. And from the back tees it measures around 7,500 yards, and it is apparently a bit of a beast. So much so that even if you tee it further forward, it's not exactly a pushover. So for anyone looking for a stern challenge in and around the Spanish capital, Santander is definitely a golf course to look at. A little further away from the heart of Madrid, and you've got Centro Nacional de Golf, which is another one of Madrid's best. So good, in fact, that it's actually hosted 2 European Tour events. And then you've also got courses like Retamares, which again, like Centro Nacional, is about 20 minutes from the heart of Madrid. And this course was actually designed by Jose Maria Olazabal. So lots of Spain's legendary golfers have weaved their magic in and around Madrid. Those 3 courses are definitely courses to be looking out for if this sort of golf holiday tickles your fancy. But like I said earlier in the video, there are upwards of 18 courses to be enjoyed by visiting golfers. So if you do need any more information on the golf courses in and around Madrid, click on the link in the description below. It'll take you to our Madrid landing page where you can find out any more information you might need to know about a Madrid golf holiday. So it's clear that in Madrid there are plenty of options when it comes to top class golf that you guys can play when you're visiting Spain. But what are the other benefits of going on a city break, and specifically to the Spanish capital? Well, firstly, foodies. you guys will be right at home in Madrid, which has evolved into one of the culinary capitals of the world, where you can enjoy anything from traditional Spanish tapas to more modern international cuisine as well. While being based in a resort and enjoying the food in a top-class hotel restaurant is all well and good, there's nothing quite like finishing up at the golf course and heading out into the city to explore and find a good restaurant. And then there's the nightlife. Nights out in Madrid are the stuff of legend, and maybe, just maybe, the Spanish capital might have more bars than any other city in the world. From fashionable wine and cocktail bars to the endless nightclubs, anyone looking to paint the town red after a day on the golf course will find everything they're looking for in Madrid. So that's the golf, the food, and the nightlife taken care of. But when you think of a city break, you can obviously factor in cultural things to do, architecture, art, culture, sporting attractions. For instance, you can go and watch Real Madrid play at the Bernabeu in Madrid. That'll be an absolutely awesome thing to do on a golf trip. Needless to say, visiting such a vibrant city as Madrid and combining it with some golf opens up a whole endless list of possibilities that you could get up to away from the golf course and a golf holiday. From a practical standpoint for UK golfers as well, Madrid ticks lots of boxes. It's about a 2.5 hour flight time from London. Obviously, you're going to be able to get plenty of flights to and from the Spanish capital, depending on travel restrictions, obviously, with what's going on in the world. And once you're there, as I mentioned earlier in the video, the proximity of the golf courses to the city itself really make or limit the amount of travelling around that you're going to have to do when you get there. So there's no need to drive upwards of an hour to and from a golf course every day. All the golf courses are right on your doorstep if you're staying in the city. So that's a massive plus point for me. Weather-wise, it can get a little bit cold, not like here in the UK during the winter months, but in general, in Madrid, you're going to have sunny skies throughout most of the year and a really nice climate to play golf in. All in all, guys, Madrid just ticks a hell of a lot of boxes when it comes to that idea of combining a city break with some top class golf. So if you're a fan of golf in Spain and you're looking for something a little bit out of the norm, a little bit removed from the usual resort setup that you might typically associate golf in Spain with, Madrid is the one. Like I said at the start of the video, let me know in the comment section if this sort of golf break appeals to you. And of course, like always, if you do have any specific questions for me about any of the golf courses I mentioned in this video or any of the others in Madrid, make sure you get in touch with either myself at raymond@yourgolftravel.com in the comment section below, or contact Your Golf Travel to discuss with one of our Spain experts. If you could, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the video. Thank you very much for watching, and maybe, just maybe, I'll see you out there in the fairways in Madrid one day.